Hey guys, it's Coach Rebecca. Welcome back to another Team Fierce Fit Fabulous training. I am going to be chatting with you guys today about how to use Facebook to reconnect with old friends that maybe you've lost contact with, and also how to connect with friends of friends to continue to expand your network and the group of people that you are connecting with that will hopefully become customers and challengers in the future. All right, guys, let me share my screen with you so you can see exactly what we're doing as we're logged into Facebook. All right, so I'm logged into Facebook, and we all know I'm going to go to my personal profile, my Rebecca profile, because it's under my personal page where I find my friends. And right now I have about 1,800 friends that I'm connected with, right? So about 1,800 friends. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you a little secret. First of all, now that I've been in this business for a while, I do use a separate database system that keeps track of every person who I'm connected with on Facebook. And what it does is it helps me to manage how often I'm reaching out to them so that I don't have anybody within my 1,800 contacts that I haven't talked to in a period of anything over 120 days. Does that make sense? That software system or that system is available online. It's called Teamzy. It's about 29 bucks a month, you guys. It's what I use and recommend, but it is not a requirement. And I didn't start using this system until just recently, you guys, now that I've kind of stepped it up a notch in my business. But this is something that you can be doing right from Facebook. It's just a little harder to manage how often you're connecting with somebody, okay, guys? But just as important that you're doing this, though, and that is that you're looking through on a regular basis, guys. This should be a piece at least once to twice a week that you should be looking through your existing friends that you're connected to and reconnecting with people that maybe you know for a fact, because at a glance, you know you have not talked to them or messaged them or seen what's going on in their world in way too long. Okay, guys, that's the easiest way to do it in the beginning when you're at this point of just trying to reestablish connections. So when you click on friends and you're under your all friends, right? You can categorize them and go just to people that you went to high school with or just people you went to college with, and that might help you to narrow that 1,800. Again, we talk a lot about funneling or filtering, okay, guys? But if you don't want to take, honestly, this drill and this tool is something you just need to do. Don't overthink it. Just reconnect with people. That is the point of doing this drill, okay, guys? So I'm going to scroll down, but when I am in my All Friends tab, what you will find pretty quickly, you'll identify when you click on your Friends tab, is that there's going to be a large group of people here, obviously. The people that come up at the top, this isn't done in alphabetical order or anything like that, okay, guys? These are basically in order of the people you've had most recent contact with, and then it goes down to people that you haven't had touch with in quite some time. So at the beginning here, all these people that are up here in this top section that immediately pop up when I click on friends are people that I've either recently messaged, direct message, commented on a post in their feed, liked something in their news feed. So I know that it's not been very long since I've chatted with them. Okay, guys? These aren't the people that I'm concerned about. The people I'm concerned about are the people I want to reconnect with that I have not messaged or talked to in some time. And so I want to keep scrolling down until I start to get to the people that I know that I haven't chatted with or messaged or liked anything on their newsfeed in some time. And you'll see a pretty distinct line. When you start to see people's names that you're like, oh, I haven't talked to them in forever, then you know you're where you need to be and start there. Okay, guys? So in this particular case, sorry, I'm still in a group of people where I've recently messaged them or commented. So I'm going to keep scrolling down for a second here. And then I'll just find somebody and I'll use them as an example. So let's use Valerie as an example, because I don't even know who Valerie is. Her name does not sound familiar to me, but obviously there's a reason that we're connected as friends, and I am pretty picky about who I accept friend requests from. So I'm going to click on Valerie. and we are friends, obviously. So the first thing I'm going to do, because I know I want to reconnect with this person, or at least figure out who the heck they are, right? Because they could be a potential customer in the future, is I immediately first look at a couple of things. I look at her profile pic to see if that rings a bell, and just again, kind of gives me a little glimpse-eye view into the person's life in about 1 second, because I get to see, do they have family, you know, things like that. Usually people have their kids in their picture with them, something recent that's happened within their family or their life that they're celebrating. So it's a really quick at a glance of something to know about that person. That's first thing I do. Second, and these are very quick, guys, I click on the about section. This person's she's self-employed. So I don't know. This tells me a lot of times where they work, what do they do for a living, where do they live possibly. So she lives in Iowa, which is great. That rings up. That's awesome. I'm going to also quickly click to friends. And at this point, we have no friends in common, right? So that tells me a lot, okay? So in this particular case, because I don't know her, so she's completely a stranger, even though we're connected as friends on Facebook, what I am going to do to do that baby step of connecting with her is I'm just gonna scroll down through her newsfeed at the top, like 3 to 5 posts, and I wanna see if there's anything that stands out that grabs my attention, right? Oh, look at, she was drinking some wine on Wednesday. So that's something that, of course, you know I love. So I'm going to give that a little like. When moms lose their shit, of course, I lose my shit all the time. So I'll give that a little like. And what I'm doing, guys, here is I'm quickly looking through her newsfeed. And while, yes, the perfect situation to get you from point A to point Z and reconnecting with this person is to just send them a direct message. Not always do we feel comfortable doing that, especially if it's somebody that we really don't know anything about. So what I'm giving you is a quick little baby step. And that is, if you don't feel comfortable direct messaging the person right away, what I want you to do is go through and like on 2 to 3 of their posts that are in their newsfeed. Again, you're already friends or connected to this person on Facebook, so I want you to scroll down and look for 2 or 3 posts that you relate to or that speak to you for whatever reason, and I want you to like those. If there's one that really speaks to you, I want you to comment, and that's kind of just taking this little drill up a notch. And what that's gonna do, you guys, is if you're liking or commenting on 2 or 3 of the things in their newsfeed, what that's going to do is it sends them a notification, right? When you post something on your newsfeed and a person likes it, it lets you know that who liked it, right? So if they're seeing that I liked 2 or 3 of their different posts, it's going to grab their attention more than if I just went in and liked 1 of their posts. Okay, guys? And what that is going to do, the instinctual response that happens, I know for me, I don't know about you, so only you can answer that, is if you see that somebody randomly goes in and likes 2 or 3 of your posts from your newsfeed or comments on something as well as likes a couple of your posts, it usually grabs your attention and you're like, hey, what is Rebecca Westmus doing commenting on my posts? Or what did she say? I wonder what she's up to. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Or, hey, maybe if you're like Valerie, maybe you really have no clue who I am. I don't know. But again, if somebody does something multiple times, right, they're liking or commenting at the same time on multiple things, it's going to grab your attention. And what you're going to do likely is click on their name and look through their newsfeed and go, I wonder what she's up to. You know, it's been forever. That's step 1 in reconnecting with this person, right, guys? It doesn't have to be aggressive. I'm not telling you for sure to go out and be some pushy salesperson to a person that you've not talked to in a year plus, or maybe you've never talked to them or messaged them directly. We are not salesy salespeople. That is not my mojo. You guys know me. That's not what I do. And this is just a soft way to, 1, reconnect with that person, get familiar with them, number 1, but number 2, it's a great way to engage them and prompt them to look at your newsfeed where you've got posts about health and fitness, maybe about a workout program you're doing, but it grabs their attention and they start to look at what you're doing. And then you don't have to sell it all. The things that you're posting tells them more about what's going on in your world. And again, that's just that baby step in reestablishing a relationship with them. And then in 30 days, maybe 60 days, you're going to go back again to that same person. And this time, instead of liking or commenting on something, maybe you do decide to take it to that next step and send them a direct message and just say, hey, and I'll use her as an example again. In fact, let's go out of Valerie. So that's step number one, right? Is look for people that you know you have not chatted with in some time. Either one, send them a direct message and just reintroduce yourself and say, hey, it's been forever since I chatted with you. But if you're not comfortable with that, I want you to do the second tool, which is like or comment on 2 or 3 of the things in their newsfeed so that they know that you've got your eyes on them, that you're checking them out, that you're looking at them. And it's going to prompt them to then look back at you, right? And see what you're up to and get more reacquainted with you. And that's the baby step in the step process of getting closer and closer and establishing a relationship with that person. All right, guys, I'm going to go back down again to some of the people that I have not talked to in forever. I'll just randomly pick another person, you guys. And I do this, you guys, seriously, once to twice a week. I take an hour block where I'm just dedicated towards reconnecting with people, okay? So let's look at Donna. I have not chatted with Donna in forever. So we know Donna's a mom. I know that already. I know a little bit about her. But again, just to reacquaint myself, I know she lives in... Actually, she lives in Ontario, Canada, not California, but okay. So her Facebook profile is a little wonky. I'm going to just click over to her timeline for a second. I'm going to glance down. It looks like she posted on December 5th, a little cute picture. Oh, this is cute. And she's, so again, I'm looking just at the most recent post that she's got here. She entered a DIY Christmas wreath contest, super cute Christmas wreath. She's got a cute little post about teenagers, tired of being harassed by your stupid parents. Act now, move out, get a job. Oh my God, I have to steal this post and love it. Okay, guys. So number one, I'm stealing this post right now for my future posts. So doing that, sorry, little sidetrack there for you. And then I'm going to go back here for a minute and I'm going to put, OMG, love this, need to make this sign for my teen. Again, this is somebody I've chatted with, so I'm going to send her a direct message here in a minute, but I'm also just going to quickly go in and make a couple comments and do a couple of likes because I like a couple of things here. Now, guess what, guys? Watch this. I am going to click to message because I'm going to re-message her. And it's been a while since we messaged. It looks like we messaged in early September. And she was doing some Zumba. Let's see here. She's got a little baby with autism. So I've got some history here, right? So we have messaged, but if you notice, it's not all the time. And again, if you read through some of my messages to her, you will see very non-aggressive. Again, it's just more. What stands out to people, you guys, is if you are, maybe they were a no, right? And again, on average, it's going to take some type of a no, okay, because we're not being aggressive here. It's going to take some type of, probably typically 5 to 10 messages back and forth before a person is interested or really says, hey, I'm committed, I'm interested in one of your challenge groups, I'd like to join you, right? It's going to take typically 5 to 10 messages back and forth to get to that. And so you can see I've messaged her back and forth, nothing overly aggressive, just really soft touches. And I'm going to do that today. And I'm just going to send her a little follow-up message that says, hey, Donna, saw your cute wreath you posted the other day. Hope you take home a prize for the contest or for the DIY contest. How's your, let's see, I don't know if this is a son or a daughter. I think it's a son. You could actually say, how's your son doing or whatever, because she mentioned him having autism. I'm just going to put a little note here. I know life can get crazy. It's been a few months since we messaged. Are you still kicking butt in your Zumba classes? Again, we always want to end with some questions. And then, are you already setting goals for 2017? Question mark. Boom. And again, all I had to do, I hadn't talked to her since September, you guys, 90 days. It's just another little touch. And I probably, depending upon her response back here to my message to her, I may get a little bit more aggressive and just say, hey, I just wanted to give you a heads up. I've got a challenge group starting, January 3rd, and then I want to be able to invite her to that challenge group. But again, I'm just reestablishing a contact with that person right now. All right, guys. So I'm going to show you one more person where I do this and the type of message. If you need help coming up with how or what to say in a direct message to somebody that maybe you're reconnecting with, please, please, please message me and let me know. I have got a bunch of stock kind of comments or messages that I send to people that I tweak depending upon the person. You guys are more than welcome to those always. Again, the key is that you can be copying and pasting the same exact message to 20 people, you guys. All that I encourage to you is personalize it, tweak it just a teeny little bit so that they're connecting and that they know that you're just not mass sending something to them. Mention a post that you saw in their newsfeed. Mention something that you guys have talked about before. That's what you want. You want them to know that you are thinking about them, not them and 50 other people, okay? So again, you're just going to go through your people that you have not talked to in a while, and you're going to just randomly select. I want you to be doing this. You guys should be sending out probably 15 messages or trying to reconnect with at least 15 people a day. And in the beginning, do 15 people a week for all I care. But you've got to be reaching out and reconnecting with these people. They know you. They connected with you as a friend for some reason, you guys. Show them why you're friends with them. Show them why you are in their life and that you guys are connected. And it's amazing what you can find out because, again, as you reconnect with these people, as you're commenting, as you're looking through their newsfeed, as you guys start to message back and forth, that is when you find out if they're looking to make healthier choices, or if they're struggling with something financially, or they're struggling with their health and fitness, or anything like that. These are what relationships are made of, you guys, and this is how we establish relationships with people that will become challengers and customers in the future. All right, guys? So that's step one, you guys, was tool number one was going in and reconnecting with your existing friends, right? Step two of ways that you can expand your network is what I call friends of friends. So there's this great little icon up at the top here, okay? And it's called friend requests. Do you see that with the little two people here? You're gonna click on that. Now, this will tell you two things. It tells you the friends that have accepted your friend requests recently, okay? But it also gives you a list. If you scroll down here, you can see, it gives you a list of people that Facebook is recommending that you connect with, or they're people that they think that you might know. And the reason they do that and how they do it is Facebook is looking at your friends that you're already connected with, and it's looking at their friends within their Facebook friend list. And they're looking to see if you guys have multiple people in common, and that's how it recommends that you might want to be connected to this person because you have multiple friendships in common with these individuals. And so as you can see, Mia and I have 35 friends in common, you guys. 35 friends in common. I don't know who she is, but guess what? If we have 35 friends in common, I either must have met her at some point in my life or forgotten who she was or whatever, but this is somebody I need to connect with. So guess what? Sending her a friend request. Same thing here. I kind of try to look for, first and foremost, people that I have a volume of friends in common with. I also I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be straight up with you. My future customers are probably women. They're probably moms. They're probably people that are similar in age to me. I'll figure out down the road if they have interest in health and fitness and improving their weight management and those types of things that we have in common. But the first things I can tell by just their profile picture alone are whether or not we have some of those core things in common. Are they similar in age to me? Are they women? So I'll be honest with you, even if I saw like Corey having 30 mutual friends to me, I'm probably not sending Corey a friend request because Corey probably is not somebody that's going to be a future customer for me. And I do have to look at my friend requests that way because I run an online business and a lot of that work is done through Facebook. Okay, guys? So again, I just kind of scroll through. Is it a woman? Do I think she's probably fairly similar in age to me? Holly Rogers, I don't know, but I'm going to look through. And if you hover over where it says your mutual friends, you can see who your mutual friends are. And all these mutual friends are other mom friends of mine. So guess what? I assume that Miss Holly Rogers is also a mom friend. So guess what? Sending her a friend request. Jamie, let's see who her and I, she's mutual friends with like 17 people that I am. I'm looking through. All these people went to school with me or are connected to me through my local community here in Jenison. We've got 17 friends in common. Looks like she's a mama or a grandma, depending upon whose little baby this is. So I'm going to hit add friend. I'm just going to show you a couple more people. So you guys, super easy. And if I didn't mention it before, I did a training on another tool called MyFitnessPal, where you can kind of see friends of friends. And my rule of thumb on this is, sometimes people say, it's creepy if I just send a friend request to somebody that I've never met before. Well, yes, it can be creepy. This doesn't have to be creepy. If I receive a friend request from somebody and we have 0 friends in common, I've never messaged this person before, guess what? Totally ignoring that friend request, and there's no way. It's going to be like delete, decline, not happening, right? But if I get a friend request from somebody on Facebook and I see that we have 15, 20, 30 plus friends in common, you're darn right, I'm totally accepting their friend request, right? Our goal in everything we do when it comes to this business is connect with like-minded people. Connect with people that are similar to us, right? Because they may have similar goals to us. They may have similar things going on in their lives to us. And the reality is, the more people you are connected to in common, the more likely it is that you guys do think the same or that you do have similar things going on in your world, right? Because like-minded people connect with like-minded people. So if I see that I've got a bunch of friends in common with this person, I absolutely want to expand my network and connect and add that person to my group of friends. Okay, guys? So again, I'm scrolling through here just quickly. I'm going to send a couple more. I challenge you guys that you're doing this and that you're sending a series of, if you do this maybe 3 times a week, 3 times a week, I think you should be doing this. So take maybe 15 minutes, and I want you to just click on this little icon up here, get your list of possible future friends in common, and I want you sending 10 to 15 of these add friends. Wait a day, day and a half, do it again to some more people. Day, day and a half, do it again to some more people. I don't want you doing this to 100 people. If you do that to 100 people all at once, I can promise you, you will end up in Facebook jail. That's not what we want, as well as that starts to border on the line of a little bit creepy. But you guys, if you give it a day, day and a half between sending these 10 to 15 friend requests, what you're going to find is during that gap, or during that day, day and a half gap, half of those people are going to accept your friend requests. Okay, guys? And that is what we want. We want to be adding to our friends list by at least 25 people a week. That's the goal number. 25 people. You should be adding 25 friends. That means they accepted your friend request and they are now connected to you. You should be adding 25 friends a week minimum to your network on your personal Facebook page, you guys. And this is a simple, easy way to do it by going in and requesting friends of common mutual friends. Okay, guys? So before I do that, now I'm going to take you one last step, and I want to show you kind of the follow-up to these friend requests. Okay, guys? So I'm going to show you just quickly. So say you've sent 15 requests today, and tomorrow you're going to see up here when you click on this, the people that accepted your friend requests, right? Let's click on these. And it's going to bring me up my list of people who accepted the friend request that I sent to them, right? So I sent her a friend request on Tuesday. It's now Thursday. She's accepted my friend request. I'm going to click on her name. And I'm going to do what I did before with my other friends that I lost contact with. And that is, I'm going to quickly look to see, what does she do for a living? What does it kind of briefly say about her? I look quickly here at her little profile pic, tells me a little bit about her at a glance. Looks like she's a professional lady. Looks like she's a Cubs fan. I want to quickly click to my About section so that I can see, where does she live? So she lives in Illinois. It looks like she is a nurse and she works for a mental hospital. So that gives me that little general feel. And I'm going to quickly click over here back to my timeline. And what am I going to do? I'm going to quickly scroll. Okay. What is she posting about? Dill pickle dip. She's got a little funny bitmap thingy there. What else does she have? Maybe is this a craft flattened ground sage? Freezer bag. So it looks like she's got some food-based posts on here. Love that, right? Egg sandwich. So I'm just getting a general feel. So guess what, guys? I am going to, because she just recently accepted my friend request, right? Oh, sorry, I'm going to look at one more thing. We had several mutual friends in common, right? So I see right now, if I can get to it. Oh, I don't know why it doesn't have it on there for me, but so we've got some friends in common. Obviously, that's how we connected. So I know that already. So I'm going to just quickly go through and do what I told you guys to do earlier, which is I want to like on a couple of her posts, right? I'm going to, looks like yummy chicken soup post. See if there's anything that stands out to me. So I see that she's got some food posts, right? Yummy, that looks good. Let's see if this is a proud mama. So she's a mom, obviously. It looks like her kiddos are maybe a little bit older. Okay, I spent enough time on her. So again, 3 to 5 seconds, guys. You want to kind of really, truly 1 minute per person. So quick, go to their timeline, look and see if you could tell anything about them. Go to their About section, see if it tells you any more. Look to see what friends you have in common, and then quickly scroll through to like or comment on maybe 3 or 4 of their posts. And then what you're going to do, in this case, I'm going to send a direct message to Michelle. And I'm going to just say, hey, Michelle, thanks for accepting my recent friend request. Looks like we both love some, let's see here. It looks like we have a few friends in common, as well as are members of a few of the same health and fitness groups. Are you on a weight loss journey or just interested in healthier recipes? Okay, super simple, you guys. Just as simple as that. Not salesy. I definitely did mention that I knew, because she is actually in another group that I'm in. And just so you guys know here too, you can click on this little more section here and go to groups. And it'll tell you what groups she is in as well. And she's actually in a low carb group or recipes group that I'm in. So I knew that from that as well. And so again, I just brought up the fact that we had some similar groups, some similar people in common, sent her a message, just introduced myself, thanked her for connecting with me on Facebook, and just dropped a question to try to get some engagement there, guys. So just as simple as that, okay? So that was Michelle. I'm going to show you one more example. Let's see who else recently. So it looks like Kelly. Let's go to Kimberly. I think Kelly is actually another Beachbody coach. So she's a little bit different, and I wouldn't be direct messaging her. All right, so we see immediately that Kimberly and I have 3 mutual friends, okay? She lives in my local area. Let's see if I can see anything in her about section that gives me a glance at her a little bit further. Besides that, I don't know anything about her. Oh, it looks like she's just got engaged to Tim Alligary. I know Tim really well. And then I'm just going to kind of just scroll through here and see, again, just like I normally would, look at a couple of different, in fact, let's just double check myself. Let's go to groups too for a minute and see if we have any groups in common as well. So right now, no groups. That's okay. That just is a tool that I use. I'm just going to look at some of her more recent posts, which are political. I highly encourage you do not voice opinions on political posts whatsoever, even if that person is super political in nature. It never, ever, ever turns out good. So I'm just kind of scrolling through. When a cardinal appears in your yard, visitor from heaven, that's super cute. So I'm just going to like that. And oh, this is cute. This is like one of those little wine bottle crafts. And I'm just going to shoot a comment. Instead of sending her a direct message, because I don't want to direct message her right away, I am going to just send her a little comment on this one. Said, I keep seeing this awesome craft. I have to give it a try. Lord knows I have a bunch of empty wine bottles laying around. With a smiley face, LOL. And then I just commented on that, right? So I've liked it, commented, and again, the goal is that she knows that we just recently connected. So I also have gone in and liked and commented on a few things, so she's likely to go through and click over to my profile and see what I'm up to. And then in maybe 30 days, I might direct message her and take that next step in reestablishing or establishing a friendship or relationship with her. All right, guys. So the two tools that I gave you today, one is don't look everywhere else for potential customers. Look first at the people who know you and that you know, and that is going to be your friends list within Facebook. Start there. Reconnect with people that you've lost contact with, even if it's just a baby step and not creepy, and you just go through and like and comment on a handful of their posts so that they're thinking about you and getting your name in their brain and vice versa. That is number one. Number two is there are so many people out there that we can get to know that are like-minded to us or like in so many other areas, whether it be our age, that we have children, that we're from the similar area, whatever that commonality is. You guys, this is something that is found in your friends of friends, and that's immediately at a fingertip or at a click easy tool that Facebook has done for us. It gives you a huge list of people that you connect with, and I want you to be adding, you guys, 25 people to your personal network. So 25 friends on Facebook a week is a good goal to start to expand your network and the people that are connecting with you and that you're communicating with, you guys. And the only way to do that, in all honesty, is that you're sending at least 100 friend requests a week. 100 friend requests a week will result in about 25 new friends a week. That's the stat. You'll get one acceptance for every 4 invites that you send out. And you're likely, especially when it's these friends of friends, if you want good results on getting people to accept your friend requests, don't go creepy and start friend requesting people you have no clue who they are and you don't even have a friend in common, you guys. The best way to get accepted friend requests from people that you probably have a lot in common with is to friend request people that are friends with your like friends. I promise you, if you do this drill, try it. For the next week, every other day, I want you sending 10 to 15 friend requests to friends of friends. And at the end of this week, I will bet you bottom dollar you've expanded your personal network and your Facebook friends by at least 25 people. And then you're going to go to step 2 and you're going to go into all of those new friends and you're either going to send them a message or you're going to go through their Facebook feed, because now you're friends, and you're going to like or comment on 2 to 3 of their posts, so that you're taking that baby step towards establishing a relationship and getting them familiar with you, just like you're trying to get familiar with them. All right, guys, that is Facebook, both reconnecting with old friends that could potentially be customers and connecting with friends of friends to expand your network. I hope this was helpful. As always, you guys, again, when it comes to direct messages or trying to come up with verbiage or things to say to people when you direct message them, please let me know. I'm more than happy to post and share with you. In fact, in the description here, I'll post a couple of little verbiages that you could use, and I just encourage you to personalize them, tweak them, but copy and paste them, then tweak them to your desire, so that it does really come from you, not from me. All right, guys? But direct messaging, connecting with people that you already know, and friends of friends are the quickest filter, right? There's, let's say, we've got it out there, right? There's millions of people on Facebook. You're connected to, let's say, 100 people, or let's actually go 1,000 people, you guys. They knew you at some point. There's a reason that you're connected to them on Facebook. Start there. There are people that trust you, that know you, that knew something about you that attracted them to you. They are your closest location, right, to possibly becoming a customer in the future. But again, just reconnecting with people. That's what this business is all about. It's reconnecting with people, talking with people. I feel fortunate every single day that I get to sit here and just message back and forth with people and reestablish relationships from childhood on through, from adult professional relationships. And then I get to meet brand new people every day too. It is the most fun job I could ever even imagine having. And how cool that this is one of the tools and ways that you can meet new people each and every day. All right, guys, challenge. Get out there, start sending those friend requests. I want 100 friend requests to friends of friends this week, so that you can add 25 new people to your personal network each week moving forward into 2017. Have an amazing day, and make sure you're keeping us in your YouTube favorites channel, guys, because I'm going to be posting training videos several times a week to continue to give you the tools that you need to move your business forward and become successful as a Beachbody coach. Have an amazing day.